Hey, it's Lamont, your favorite gay dating and relationship coach from Better Way to Meet. Look, I'm trying to help guys build healthy and long-lasting relationships. Yes, I want to work with you. If you're watching this video, I want you to click like, share, subscribe, and most importantly, I need you to comment on the video, okay? So I've been doing dating coaching and matchmaking since 2014. And I've had the opportunity to meet thousands of guys. And they always are asking me the same question. They say, hey Lamont, why am I single? And I give them my expert opinion. Now, before I go further, some of you might say, well, Lamont, how are you qualified to give any input on someone's relationship? Well, I have the academic background. I have the experience of doing couples counseling. I have, I'm not single, so I'm in love. So something I've been doing has been working. And I've matched hundreds of gay couples across the United States. All right, so now that we get that out of the way, let's move on. So I'll be doing a number of these videos with the Counter Narrative Project. This video is entitled, Why Am I Single? So I came up with 5 different questions that I want you to answer for me. And these questions, if you answer no to, my thoughts, my expert opinion is that you may want to broaden your horizons. You may want to see a dating coach. You might want to try something different. Now I'm gonna tell you, it's just my opinion. If you like it, great. If you love it, amazing. If you hate it, oh well. Share your opinions in the comment box and let me know what you think, all right? We can agree to disagree. I also posed this question to a few of my friends on social media, so I'll be sharing their responses in between the different 5 questions that I came up with, all right? So the first question that I came up with, what I feel like you need to ask yourself is, are you willing to date a guy that is feminine? So more and more we're taught as gay men to embrace who you are, live your life, be your best and your authentic true self. But there are some guys who are feminine and they have a difficult time getting into relationships. And I think it has a lot to do with internalized homophobia, where we are taught that if you're a guy, you should be masculine, you should wear this, you should walk this way, you should act this particular way. So we come in contact with a guy who's feminine a little bit or really femme, we look down on them. Those types of guys may have trouble really getting into a long-term relationship. They don't have problem having sex, but a guy might not want to take them home to mom. So I would say we as gay men, we should broaden our horizons. We should appreciate each other for who we are and try to unlearn some of those negative things that we were taught as gay men, that as a man, this is what you should be. Open up a little bit. I think if you do that, you will be pleasantly surprised that feminine guys are amazing partners and lovers. I want to hear what your thoughts are. So I'm going to read one of the comments from a Facebook friend, and I want you to tell me what you think. So Mark says, and 10 other people from Facebook also said, they feel like Grindr is the reason why most gay men are single. So I don't shame people for using the apps. I think the apps are a great way to connect with other gay men, also for like social events or just for hooking up. Amazing. You can also find love on Grindr. I think it's all about your approach. So if you want to be in a relationship, I think you should maybe put your face out on the app and do a description of who you are, so that guys who are trying to date and be in relationships, they'll send you a message. Now, of course, you're still gonna get the normal pictures and messages, but open up a little bit more. All right, let me read Edward's comment. Edward said, "'Cause their damn mouth." I don't know what's going on with Edward. George O said, "Heteronormative standards and roles." Agreed. I think sometimes we as gay men, we fall into the trap of thinking that we're in heterosexual relationships. No, 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 no. We have the opportunity to kind of make up our relationships and change the dynamics and say, hey, these are two guys in a relationship and this is how we make it work. All right, so let's go on to number 2. So the question I think you should ask yourself, about why you're still single is, are you what you want? Are you bringing to the table what you want? So I'm talking about financially, mentally, physically, emotionally, sexually. Yes, the list goes down. A lot of people try to get into relationships. Well, let me not say a lot. That's generalizing. I will say some people try to get into a relationship and they're not equally matched. So let's talk about finances. We all may have experienced financial troubles at some time. So if a guy is financially stable, he's going to want another guy who's financially stable as well. So if you're not there yet, no problem, no shame. Work on your credit, work on your employment so that you're more marketable. That has the same thing to do with your physical body, your emotional intelligence. Sometimes you have to do a little bit more work so that when you meet a guy, he's like, okay, I think he has his stuff together. I want to date him. All right. So make sure you are what you want. I'm going to read some more comments from Facebook. So Mike B, he says, men were not taught to date men. Agreed. I think Brokeback Mountain is our only reference to I'm an 80s baby. That's probably the only reference we have for dating. So yeah, we weren't taught to date. So we have to figure it out on our own, or they have to go see a dating coach. Let me read one more comment. Tracy says, they keep figuring out how to get out the basement. Really, Tracy? All right, let's go on to number 3. So number 3, the question I want you to ask yourself is, are you willing to put in the work? Yes. Are you willing to put in the work? That means time. That means effort. That means picking the cell phone up and calling the guy. That means scheduling a date. That means being okay with having disagreements. That means being okay with challenging conversations. Some people think that relationships are easy. They should just run smoothly. You're misguided if you think that's how a relationship occurs. It is effort. It's like going to the gym. You have to exercise. You have to put in the work to be in a relationship. All right, let me read another comment. Janie, who's a woman, she says, them two, glad I know it's not just me. Yes, Janie, the gays have trouble finding men as well. You're not in this thing alone. Ryan L says, because they were trying to apply heterosexual relationship models to their own. Bingo, I agree. All right, let's go to our next question. The next one is, some of you might like it, some of you might not. Okay, are you willing to be sexually versatile? So, yes, in gay relationships, sometimes there's a strict top and there's a strict bottom. But when you look at relationships that are long-term, that are long-lasting, there is some flexibility where sexual roles are kind of fluid. And so I have these conversations with guys who are like, I'm a strict top. Fine. I ask them 2 questions. Is it about you don't know what you're doing, or is it uncomfortable? If that's the case, we can teach you how to be a bottom. Yes, I teach bottom 101. Guys want to flip different roles. So if you can't do that, sometimes you're missing out. So I teach guys, hey, this is what you need to do to be a bottom. The second question I might ask them is it about being submissive, or if you're being penetrated, then you're no longer the man, you're not macho? That internalized homophobia stuff we talked about? Yes. So we can work on that. Meet with a dating coach, meet with a counselor to kind of unlearn some of those things so that you can be more marketable to a guy. Same thing with bottoms. Sometimes bottoms are like, oh, it turns me off if I have to penetrate someone. So we can work on the mentality when it comes to that. Or sometimes their penis doesn't work. There are medications to fix that. Yes, talk to me. I'll clue you in. So I think it's really important to be a little versatile in relationships. All right. I'm going to read another comment from Facebook. Sam T, he says, that relationship is too old school. Life is too short. I'm not into long-term relationships. Okay, Sam, do you? JJ says, wow, you're way above my pay grade with this one. You said keep a man. I have to get a man first. Okay, JJ, go to betterwaytomeet.com. I'll find you a man. All right, so our final question I think you should ask yourself if you're saying, hey, Lamont, why am I single, is, are you willing to try new ways to meet guys? If you're trying the same old thing, listen, I want you to maybe join an organization, go volunteer somewhere, maybe try a dating service, maybe telling a friend that you're single and help you find a guy. You have to think outside of the box if you want to find love. So listen, that's it. Those are my 5 questions I wanted to pose to you. If you said no, 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 no to most of those, I think you might want to open up a little bit, think about changing your behavior, maybe talking with someone. So if you have more questions or you like these videos, make sure you like, subscribe, share the video with other folks, make some comments. And if you have more questions, you can go to betterwaytomeet.com and I'm happy to chat with you. Have a good one.